Welcome to the Votacall End User Training video. Our hopes here are to show you just how simple using your new phone can be. We believe with some basic training and a little practice, this phone will be part of the best phone experience you've ever had, the Votacall experience. Let's start with the basics, shall we? When your phone was rolled out to you, you should have received two documents: the Votacall Quick User Guide for your phone and the Votacall Voicemail User Guide. If you don't have them, they can always be found at downloads.votacall.com. Let's focus on the Quick User Guide for a moment. Each guide has a picture of the phone and a breakdown of the keys, as well as a step-by-step guide for things like holding a call, transferring, conferencing, voicemail setup, and other day-to-day functions of using your phone. This covers all the basics for answering and moving a call around the office. These are also the things that, if not practiced, can have an effect on your customer and client experience. The key to your new phone is the soft keys that run along the bottom of the phone. These are the primary buttons that allow you to access a multitude of one-touch features. They will change depending on if you are idle, receiving a call, or on a call. The More key will grant you access to additional one-touch features along the soft key bar. So let's practice together. But first, let's get our mailbox set up. The steps for doing this are highlighted on the Quick User Guide on the right-hand side. First, you'll press your Messages button. The system will then ask for a password, as it assumes you are calling from your own desk. Enter the default password of 123456, followed by the pound sign. You will then be prompted to change your password. Let's get started.
Welcome to your Compilot voice portal. Please enter your passcode, then press the pound. Before you can use your voice portal, you must change your passcode and record your personalized name. Please enter your new passcode, then press the pound key. To go back to the previous menu, press the star key.
Your new password should be between 4 and 8 digits. In this case, I'll use 2580. Hit the pound sign.
Your new passcode again, then press the pound key.
I was asked to repeat my password.
Passcode has been changed successfully. Please start recording your personalized name after the tone. Press the pound key to end recording.
Demo phone.
Thank you. Your name has been recorded. If you are satisfied with your name recording, press the star key. To re-record your name, press 1. To listen.
For all intents and purposes, your mailbox is now set up. Callers will hear, "Demo phone
is not available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. Press the pound key to end recording."
Should you want to record a personalized greeting, you would then continue on to steps 6 through 8 on the user guide. Press 1 when prompted to access your mailbox.
There are no new or saved messages in your mailbox.
Press 3 to record your no-answer greeting.
To record a new no-answer greeting, press 1. To play the current greeting, press 2. To revert to the default system greeting, press 3. To go back to the previous menu, press the star key. To repeat this menu, press the pound key.
Listen to the prompts and record your greeting. Your mailbox is now set up and you're ready to make your first call. Let's start with an internal call. To make an internal call, either lift the handset or start dialing the extension number you are trying to call. You will then press the send key. You are now connected to extension 301. To place an external call, once again, either start dialing the number or lift the handset. If you should make a mistake while you're dialing the phone number, you have the ability, using the arrow keys to the soft key, to backtrack. Again, if you make a mistake, when you're ready, hit the dial key or just lift the handset. To end the call, simply press End Call. The new system does require all 10 digits to complete a call, including the area code. You do not need to dial a 9 or a 1 for a call to complete. If you do make a mistake, you can hit the back soft key and back up while dialing, or the cancel key to end the call entirely and start again. Once the number is complete, hit the dial or send key depending on your phone. If you lifted the handset, the call will complete automatically after you enter the 10-digit number. Press N to end the call. Answering a call. When a call rings in on your phone, you have a few options. To answer the phone, simply lift the handset or look to the screen and use one of the soft keys available to you. The soft keys are answer, reject, or forward. If you press answer, it will activate your speakerphone and you'll begin to take the call. Again, press end call to end the call. Should you press reject, the caller will be sent to voicemail. If you press forward, you can then choose another extension to send the call to and hit forward. Answering a second call. Once you are on the phone with the first call and a second call comes in, you will hear a beep in your ear and the caller ID information will appear for the second person attempting to call you. In this case, Votacall 302. Using your arrow keys, toggle down and either choose answer, reject, or forward. I've now answered the call. It placed my first call on hold. To return back to the first call, again use my arrow key, hit resume, and I'm now speaking to the first person that I was on the phone with, and the second call was placed on hold. I might tell this person now, sorry Jim, I've been waiting for this person to call. I'll call you back in just a few moments. I end the call with my first caller and resume the call with my second caller. Ending a call. While on the phone, you can either hit end call or hang up your handset or hit the speakerphone button if you're on the speakerphone. I typically will use the soft key and end the call. That way I know I've always terminated the caller. Let's review placing a call on hold. While on a call, you have the ability to hit your hold soft key. If you want to resume the party, press the resume soft key. While a call is on hold, you will notice that the light changes from green to red. It also says hold on the display screen, showing you what the number of the call you have on hold is. Again, to resume that call, simply press resume. Transferring a call. There are three main ways to transfer a call. A blind transfer, which sends the caller directly to the person you are transferring to. An assisted transfer, which allows you to announce the call prior to transferring. And a voicemail transfer, which sends the call to the person's voicemail box. Let's start with a blind transfer. When a call comes in, you answer the call, press the transfer key, press blind, and choose the party you wish to transfer the call to. Once you hit send, that call will be gone from your phone and now ringing on the other person's phone. You have connected the two parties. Let's try an assisted transfer. To do an assisted transfer, you will hit the transfer soft key, then enter the extension or external number you wish to transfer to, and hit dial. You will then be connected to the person you are calling. You can announce the call and confirm they want to take it. If they don't wish to take the call, or you get the party's voicemail, you can hit cancel and talk to the caller. Let's try that. You answer the call, press transfer, dial the extension of the person you're transferring the call to. Once they answer the call, you tell them, Jim, this call is for you. Jim then tells you whether or not he can or cannot take the call. If he does not want to take the call, you can hit cancel and it will return you to the original caller. You can then offer them the option of the person's voicemail or ask them if you could take a message or just terminate the call. Let's this time take the call and we'll complete the transfer. The call comes in. You answer the call. They ask to speak with Jim. Transfer to Jim's extension. Hit send. Jim then answers the phone. Jim, I have so-and-so on the line for you. Okay, I'll take that call. You can either hang up or press transfer to complete the call. The last call we'll do is transferring to someone's voicemail. We will first do an assisted transfer, which is refused. We'll then take the call back, offer the voicemail box, and send the call through. So we answer the call. They ask to speak with Jim. We do an assisted transfer. Hit send. Once Jim answers the phone, lets us know that he doesn't want to take this call, we hit cancel to return to the caller. We now have the caller on the phone again, and we say, Jim is not available right now. Would you like his voicemail? We hit the More key, hit the Transfer to Voicemail soft key, and dial the extension number that we're trying to send the call to. We then hit Enter. That call is now gone to voicemail. That concludes transferring a call. If you don't wish to do a transfer of a call, you can do what's referred to as parking a call. Parking a call can be considered a global hold. The caller is placed on hold at a person's extension, and you can then notify them that the call is waiting for them. So in this case, what we'll do is we'll take a call. The call comes in and we answer the call. The caller asks to speak with Jim. We're not sure if Jim's at his desk or if Jim's somewhere else in the office. So what we do is we park the call to Jim's extension. We do this by hitting the More soft key, hitting the call park.
Please dial the number where you want to park your call, followed by pound, or dial pound to park the call against your number.
So we dial Jim's extension of 302 and hit pound.
Your call has been parked. Thank you.
That call is now parked at Jim's extension. We can find Jim by calling him, intercomming him, asking someone if they've seen him, or letting him know on a paging system that you have a call parked. Jim knows that call is parked at his extension. So Jim can walk to any phone, hit the More soft key, hit Park Retrieve, and then dial the extension number that it's parked at. Then hit Enter. We now have that call back. One more time, you answer the call for Jim, you're not sure where he is. You hit the More soft key, hit the call park key, and
Please dial. Your call has been parked. Thank you.
That call is now parked at extension 302. We notify Jim that he has a call. Jim walks to any phone in the organization, hits the More key, hits Park Retrieve, dials extension 302, hits Enter, and is connected with the caller. Making a conference call. On the 550 and 650 Polycom sets, you can have 3 other parties besides yourself on a call. They can be either internal or external numbers. Once you have the first party on the line, you will press the More soft key and then the Conference soft key. You answer your first call. You realize you need to do a conference. Hit the More soft key. Press Conference. It now asks you who you'd like to be conferenced with. You can dial a 10-digit number or an internal extension. You connect with the second party and you're speaking with them. You then press Conference to bring the 2 parties together. Now that you have the 2 parties together, you can hold this call, end the conference call, or manage the conference call. When you press Manage, it shows you the 2 people who are on the phone. It also has arrows to the right showing you that audio is going in both directions. At this point, I can choose to press Add to add a 3rd person to the conference call. I can press Far Mute to mute the highlighted call. I can press Hold to hold the highlighted call. If I hit More, I can press Remove to remove the one individual I have highlighted. First thing we'll do is we'll mute Votacall 301. We highlight the call using our arrow keys and press Far Mute. You'll notice that there's a microphone with a line through it and that the arrow is now only in one direction. This can be useful if it's a listen-only conference call and you have someone who is on the road in their car, you're hearing road noise, they're working from home, and there's some noise in the background. So I could mute both parties. Now it is a listen-only conference call. I can also bring somebody back by hitting Unmute. We now have both parties on hold. Let's say I need to tell extension 302 something, and I want to take 301 out of the conference call for a moment. I can then press Hold. I am now connected, you see my arrows, with extension 302, and extension 301 is on hold and hearing our hold music. I can then resume. I now have both parties. The next thing I will do is hit More, and we're going to go ahead and remove extension 301. We are now no longer on a conference call, and we are connected to extension 302. Let's talk about forwarding a call. To forward a call, you press your menu key, press 1 for features, 1 for forwarding, and then you have 3 options. Forwarding always to forward all calls. Forward on no answer to forward all unanswered incoming calls. and forward on busy to forward calls that arrive when you are already in a call. Typically, most people only use call forwarding always. Press 1 for features, 1 for forward, and 1 for always. At this point, it will ask you to put in the number you wish to forward your calls to. I have extension 302 in there. I press the enable key, and it returns me to the main screen. I will also see some scrolling that tells me that my call is forwarded to extension 302. Also, next to my extension number, there will be an arrow that comes in and points out, meaning that all calls that come in are now being forwarded to somewhere else. To turn forwarding back off again, follow the steps. Menu, 1 for features, 1 for forward, 1 for always, disable. We've now turned call forwarding off. Let's move on to our call logs and a feature of the phone that we will probably use every single day. Your left arrow key will show you your received calls. You can scroll down through your received calls. Up to 99 will be stored. In order to call back using this, you would go ahead and just press the dial button, and it will call the extension or the phone number of the person who called you. Those are received calls. Your down arrow key, and also how you clear your missed call messages, will show you your missed calls. If you want to call one of those people back, press the dial key and it will connect you with the call. Your right arrow key shows you all of your placed calls. You can scroll through the people that you've called recently. If today were Friday and you had called someone on Wednesday afternoon, you could scroll back looking for the number. When you think you've found the number, press the check mark and it will give you the information on the call to let you know if that is the call you're looking for. If you'd like to, you can press dial and complete the call. Last but not least, using these logs, you have the ability to save phone numbers. If I wanted to save Votacall extension 302, I could press the More key, click Save, and that number would now be saved. These 3 keys here will be the first 3 numbers that you save when you're using your log. Other numbers can be reached by hitting your up arrow key, and that's your speed dials. The easiest way to add numbers to your speed dial log is to use your call logs and click the Add key. Should you wish to add a number a different way, you can press Menu, press 1 for Features, 2 for Contact Directory, then press More and click Add. You would spell out the first name using the dial pad, spell out the last name using the dial pad, enter in the contact number, and then click Save. To return to the main screen at any time, press the Menu key twice, followed by your Messages key, your Do Not Disturb key, which turns Do Not Disturb on and off. This is your Mute key. If you're on your speakerphone and you hit mute, it will light up red. If you're on your handset and you hit mute, it will light up red. This also goes for your headset. If you're on your headset and you hit mute, it will light up red. Along the bottom of the phone are your volume keys. These will control the volume of your ring, your speakerphone if you're on speakerphone, or your handset if you are on the handset. The 550 and 650 also have fixed feature guides that do not require soft keys. Hold, redial, transfer, conference, and then applications and directories. If you look along the bottom of the phone, the hole here is the microphone for your speakerphone. Please be sure that there aren't papers shoved up against the bottom of your phone, or if it's on a glass table or something reflective, if people tell you that you sound really far away on the speakerphone, this could be the cause. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed your Votacall training video. Don't forget you can visit us on the web at www.votacall.com.